Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about tiny tropical bonsais, and specifically we're going to be turning this Ming Aurelia into a tiny Shohin bonsai. I bought this about a year ago and it's been living in this pot. It never quite made it up to its potential, but as I started looking at it, I think it has a lot of potential to make a really small tree that has the right proportions. So let's turn it into a bonsai. Let's see how we'll do with this. Okay, here's what we're starting with. Let's go ahead and spin it on around so we see what we're working with here. My vision for it is to cut it down pretty short from where it is now to about right here. So that would be the top. You see it has a nice crown there already and quite a bit of branching in that area. Let's zoom in to look at that branching. You can see there it has some pretty good branching inside there. And that's right where I imagine the crown to be. So it should get some good branching in the crown from what I'm about to perform. Okay, here's a look at the pot I want to put it in. And there's kind of what I'm imagining the final look to be. Okay, let's go and look closely right in here. There is a bud right there. There's also a couple of splits there. I could cut it right here and make this little sprout be the new leader. And in fact, what if I just do that? Have a look at it. I don't love it. No, I don't love it. I think I just want to bring this down lower. There is sprout there, but it's headed back inwards in a direction I don't really need anything. But I'm going to cut it. You know what? I'm going to cut it right there. Kind of like that, because there is a bud coming out right there. So we'll just pick a smart front, which will probably be this. That's likely to lose that flower pretty soon, or that leaf pretty soon, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that did it. I think that'll be just fine. Let's go ahead and take out this guy here. And this guy here. No, we'll leave that. I'm going to leave it for now. We'll see how it looks as we're looking at the roots. Alright, I have no idea what the root system is going to be like in this thing, so let's just figure it out. Tiny plant, planted in a pretty big jar. Didn't expect it to fill it, but I do expect some root growth, and I got root growth all the way down to the bottom. It was a tiny, tiny tree when I started out, so that was a pretty healthy root growth. It looks like it likes to go deep. I like the way this top looks. Fascinating. There's the top root. I really don't know what to do with this, other than looks like it kind of comes up and folds and comes down. Start by taking this off there. Okay. Well, we will not have room in this tiny pot for this thing, so let's take it off. There. Then okay. Okay, here's the soil I'm going to use. It is a mixture of forest product like pine bark and stuff like that, along with lava rock, quite a bit of pumice, and a little bit of perlite in there. Should make a good mixture for this stuff. Should drain, but still retain enough moisture so I don't have to water multiple times per day. Okay, let's go ahead with this. There's no really great way to secure a wire in there. So what we're instead going to do is just use a stake. Okay, that should do it. It's actually holding there pretty steady. I'll use rocks or something to hold it, to keep it upright. Let's go ahead and get it a good watering. Okay, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up just right. Good watering. Now, I do think I will do some wiring to this, but I don't think I will do it right now. I think I'm going to let it get used to its new pot, and then I may wire some of the branches out to make the canopy just a little bit bigger. But first, I think I want to let it get used to its new pot. Okay, here it is on the turntable. It's got a couple of pretty good angles to it, actually. I'm really pleased with how this turned out, and I'm excited to wire it up in a month or two. See how it goes. Thank you. I really enjoyed making this Ming Aurelia bonsai today. I think the proportions are great, I think it looks good in this container, and I'm really excited to see what it does over the next couple of years. Check back in for updates on this and others.